Pisces, and a very warm welcome to your April 2018 horoscope. So the month starts out with Mercury still retrograde until the 16th. And this is happening for you, Pisces, in your second house of money and finance. So during a Mercury retrograde, it's a good time to reflect, reassess, reevaluate for you particularly anything connected with your finances. Anything that needs putting in order, any debts, any assets, anything at all to do with money, how you spend it, the abundance that you feel you have in your life. Are you doing your gratitudes? Are you grateful if you've maybe done a gratitude journal? Maybe it's time, and you've stopped for a while, it's time to resume it during the retrograde. Good time just to really focus second house on all the things that you really appreciate in your life. And the more you do that, of course, the more abundance you draw to you, just naturally by being grateful. So this Mercury retro, a wonderful planet to have there for the first couple of weeks of the month until the 16th. Do your best if you can not to sign important contracts or get into important negotiations during the retrograde, although it is a good time for getting a bargain during this retrograde period. So you may well find something that's really, gosh, almost too good to be true. That's great value and you might just snap it up. On the 15th of the month, we've got a new moon happening in this money house for you. So new beginnings, a fresh new sweep. Good idea for the first couple of weeks to tie up any loose ends, anything that needs sorting out, rearranging, reorganizing as far as money is concerned. And then the new moon really stimulating that area, bringing you possibility of a new job, a new income, maybe a passive income, maybe a new idea that you've got for a business. This is all getting stimulated. And also the new moon there really stimulating to really find your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and really notice the talents and the gifts that you bring to the table and the abundance that you've got to offer. Mercury direct on the 16th. On the 20th, we've got the Sun coming to join Venus there in your third house. This is a lovely aspect, Sun and Venus together, shining a light on people you associate with, your social people that you network with. Good for joining new networks, really good for meeting really nice people, people that you connect with. It's also good for taking short trips, maybe going on an impromptu weekend away to somewhere that you'd really like to be. It's a really good time for studying, learning something new, especially something that you would enjoy with Venus there. Really indulge yourself. And also a good time for teaching, for sharing information. And it should also be very good for any kind of communications and negotiations. On the 29th of the month, we have got a full moon happening here for you, lovely Pisces, in your 7th house of relationships. Now, this house was activated by a full moon only a month ago, at the beginning of last month. And it is very unusual to get the same life area activated by a full moon in the space of a couple of months. So it's really highlighting for you, Pisces, your relationships. It's possible, with it being full moon energy, there's going to be some changes there, maybe some really much needed changes going on. I mean, let's face it, things are changing all the time, but we just don't notice it. Now with the full moon there, it's time to notice what changes are required or needed, maybe in an existing relationship, or if you're looking for a new relationship, anything that you began at the beginning of March could complete or come to fruition at the end of this month, or there's another wave to happen, something else to begin as a result of that activation again in the relationship house. It may bring something to light, something that maybe you've been procrastinating about, and it's time to take action and make some changes. But certainly you are going to experience a lot happening in relationships in one way or another, lovely Pisceans. All month we've got Mars in your 11th house, activating friendships, social life, really good time to be proactive, to get out and meet people if that's what you'd like to do, to join organisations, communities with a common goal, a common purpose, and maybe to take a leadership role in some way of something that matters to you, or to organise a seminar or webinar where you're sharing your wisdom and your knowledge. Or equally, maybe you're going to attend somebody's seminar or webinar to learn something new and interesting. So there you have it, lovely Pisceans, exciting month ahead for you. And I just want to say thank you very much for liking my videos, sharing, commenting. I read every comment, and subscribing. Bye for now.